Dear students, in this video I will inform you about the syllabus of biology for the upcoming year, that is 2023-24. First portion includes basic biology, in which you will have to study cell cycle, cell division, mitosis is in detail, structure of chromosome, and genetics, in which you have to study Mendel's laws of inheritance and monohybrid and dihybrid cross and all the terms related with it. Then you have plant physiology, in which you have to study all the processes involved in absorption of water by roots, which includes diffusion, osmosis, imbibition, osmotic pressure, turgidity, flaccidity, plasmolysis and deplasmolysis, and various experiments based on that. Next, you have to study the rise of water into the plant through xylem, which is the combined effect of cohesive and adhesive forces that you have to study. Next is transpiration, the factors affecting it, what is transpiration and how it is useful and beneficial to the plants. External, internal factors affecting the process, mutation, that you all have to study here. In photosynthesis, you have to study the process, the factors affecting external and internal, and the main process of photosynthesis, that is light and dark reaction involved in it, and various experiments based to prove that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis and chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis, oxygen is involved in photosynthesis. All this you have to study in this plant physiology part. So plant physiology includes transpiration, photosynthesis and absorption by roots, and the cell part involves cell division and genetics. Next is human anatomy and physiology, in which the first chapter you have to study is circulatory system, in which you have to study the main components of the blood, functions of blood, RBCs, WBCs and platelets in detail, and then structure and function of all these cells. And then you have to study the heart, working of heart, structure, heartbeat, circulation of blood, and then you have to study the lymphatic system in circulatory system. Next is excretory system, in which you have to study the kidney, excretory system, excretory products, excretory organs, detailed structure of kidney, and the unit of excretory system is a nephron, that you have to study in detail with structure and functioning. Then the diseases associated with excretory system, dialysis, artificial kidney, that you all have to study in excretory system. Nervous system has two parts. One is nervous system, another is sense organ. Nervous system, again you have to study the various parts of nervous system along with the structural and functional unit of nervous system, that is neuron, along with its structure and types of neuron, types of nerves, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, autonomic and sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. All that you have to study in nervous system. And apart from the sense organ in detail that you have to study is eyes and ears. Next is endocrine system, in which you have to study the following glands, that is adrenal gland, pancreas, thyroid and pituitary gland, along with the difference of endocrine and exocrine glands. And feedback mechanism you have to study in endocrine system. And then in reproductive system, again it has two parts. One includes that describes the different organs involved in reproductive system in both males and females, differentiate between asexual and sexual reproduction. And in the next part you will study how the fertilization takes place between sperm and ovum, the site of fertilization, and the various processes involved, and then the development of the fetus inside the mother body, and the various structures involved in that, and then the parturition and the twins, that is identical and fraternal twins, you have to study along with all the reproductive organs involved. Next is population you have to study, which is a very general chapter, but still it is very important. You have to study population rise, factors affecting it, population explosion factors involved. Increasing population laid a great stress on which of the following assets, and adopting control measures for controlling the population, that you have to, MTP, that all you have to study in population. And next is physical health and hygiene, that is not in your course, it is already you have studied in class 9th. And then you have pollution chapter, in which you have to study the types of pollution, various pollutants involved, the effects, negative effects of these pollutants, and how they affect us adversely: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and radioactive pollution you have to study. And one more chapter that you have to study here is evolution. The various scientists have given different theories on the evolution, so that you have to study. So full book is involved in biology in session 2023-24. Thank you.